Ladies and gentlemen, holy heavens! Ladies and gentlemen, my team is getting pummeled right now. For all of you watching, welcome to the one and only, the Whiskey Reaper channel. Thank you all for being here on a Sunday. For each and every one of you that have just showed up as your first time here, I never do live streams on a Sunday. Sundays are days that I never go live. You're probably wondering why. Everybody goes to church except me. And, I think Sundays is for a relaxed day, but I wanted to do a stream today, a short stream, maybe a long stream, depending on how this goes. Currently, right now, I am watching the football game. This game is insane. I'm getting pummeled out here, literally, completely dominated. Miami Dolphins are losing 20-41. Buffalo Bills are winning. And today is NFL Sunday for all of you that don't know. And for the ladies that do know, yes, it's NFL Sunday. Now, I will say one thing. On this stream, what we're going to be doing is a cocktail. We're going to be talking about stuff. And also, I will tell you, I haven't been really doing cocktails recently. But on this stream, I want to do an amazing cocktail for you. And let me make sure to put this volume low because I can't stand hearing the Buffalo Bills. Oh man, I can't stand listening to the fans, especially when I'm losing. But anyways, for any of you that just tuned in right now, welcome to the show. I will tell you that it's going to be a fun show. I have some things ready for all of you, and one of the things that I want to tell you is that I'm going to be doing a cocktail for each and every one of you. Some of you are wondering, okay, what cocktail is it that you're going to be doing? Well, I have a list of different cocktails that I can be doing. But there's actually one that I enjoy to do. Recently, I've been doing one cocktail that if all of you have seen the shorts, it is called Boulevardier, and that one, I believe, it's an amazing cocktail. So to start off with the show, I can tell you, we don't have a lot of people here, haven't promoted this live stream. This was last minute. So I'm going to put out some whiskeys out here that I would probably prefer to use, either Buffalo Trace or Russell's Reserve. Today on this stream, I'm going to be using Russell's Reserve. You can easily find this Russell's Reserve, easy. Let me put this on the screen. Very easy to find this. This is one of the go-tos for me and for all of you that are looking for budget bourbon. But the best part about that whiskey is that you can actually use it for cocktails. Yes, you can use it for cocktails. If you want more of the vanilla enhanced in your drink, you should really use a bourbon whiskey that has a little bit more vanilla than oak. And you could really taste the bourbon whiskey that you have in your cocktail. So today, I'm going to be putting this out here over here because I'm going to use that. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to use it, and I'm going to also show you exactly what I'm doing. On this stream, I can tell you, yes, I'm wearing a watch. For all of you that enjoy watches, I have to have a watch every day. So right now I'm wearing my very, let me just put it this way. I have gone through, I think, 180 miles per hour, maybe up to 200 miles per hour on this watch. It's a watch that I recommend. Get yourself a dinger. Always good to have a dinger. Because if you don't have a dinger, then, I mean, come on, man. You have to have a watch that's cheap. At least. You can't be wearing Rolex all the time. Tater Don, good to see you. Tater Don, also Shane. Always great to see Shane. Shane said he was sipping on some E.H. Taylor. Amazing. One of my favorites too, Shane. Amazing. Okay, so here we go. What we're going to be doing on this stream is going to be the cocktail. Now, I will tell you, you're going to need at least a bowl, okay? A bowl of ice. Don't use the regular ice. If you use the regular ice, it's not going to be the same. The reason why is because a bowl of ice is going to dilute your drink a lot slower. So I'm going to go get the products that I want to be using on this cocktail. Okay, to start off, I'm going to use one of these vermouths. That's the vermouth that I'm going to be using. It's a little bit sweeter, but that's okay. That's going to be the vermouth that I'm going to be using. I recommend you that one because it's cheaper for the bigger amount. And the best part is that it's just amazing. It's fabulous. It does a job. And that's what you want. You want something that's good, reliable, easy, and you could enjoy it. So, let's see, Miami Dolphins, did we get the first down? Let me see. I don't think we got the first down. Miami Dolphins are playing against the Buffalo Bills. I'm watching this game right now currently. It's the third quarter, 44 seconds left. It's 4th and 1. And they did go for the first down, but did they get it? That is the question right now. I am currently watching to see if he actually got the first down. I do not have money on this game, which I should have put money on this game, but I did not. I've been so busy, and yesterday's live stream was amazing. I think that's a first down, but you all tell me, yes, they're going for it. 4th and 1, Miami Dolphin. Tua taking the snap. Is he taking the snap? Let's go. Is this going to be a fake? Let's go. Yeah, he takes a snap. Tua, back. Takes a shotgun. No, don't. Oh, no. Tua gets sacked. Oh, no. He gets sacked at the 50. And there is literally the whole audience out there, all of the people screaming for the Bills. Horrible game for the Miami Dolphins. But I am currently watching that. Okay, for the people showing up here, good to see everybody, okay? Good to see everybody. So, okay, let's straight up stick to, I got a little bit of ADD, so we're going to stick to this over here, the cocktail. So, another thing you do need for this one, it's going to be 1 part of each. This is the most easiest drink you probably ever had. I will tell you, you can use either this one or you could use a different one, but I do recommend using this one because I've been using it and I really, really like it. Okay, that one over here, it's basically, most of those you use it for Negronis. You see it over here. I do recommend this one. This one's really, really good, really, really nice. You can also use, there's another one called Capri or something like that. I think it's like $25, but we're currently going to be using Russell's, one of these, and also the vermouth. But the main thing here, ladies and gentlemen, is you have to have the right ice. The right ice is something you need. If you do not have the right ice, it might affect your drink. And when I'm saying it's going to affect your drink, I'm saying that it's really, really going to affect your drink. You're going to go back to it on the 3rd sip and you're going to be like, wait a minute, what is going on? You know what I mean? So here we go. I'm going to take out what I have here. Let me go into my refrigerator. Let me see where it's at. Okay, here we go. So I prepare myself usually ice balls. And the ice balls that I prepare myself with is I make them, okay? You see this? I make them. And as you all see, the balls are in there. I recommend you to get one of these. Use purified water, whatever water you enjoy. And I will tell you, it works perfectly. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take one out. I have to use both hands for this one because it's usually stuck with the rubber. So here we go. Let me put this aside and let me make sure that I actually use both hands to get this bowl out here. And I'm going to put it into the glass for all of you to see. And for all of you, oh freak, I forgot to drop the link in here. That's okay. Let me make sure I get the bowl out, and I will drop the link in here. Anybody that has a wrench is welcome to hop on. If you have a wrench and you want to hop on, you want to talk about something, you're welcome to while I do this. And make sure that you don't need a camera, but you have to have a wrench. If you do not have a wrench, and I do know you, then it's a different story. But here's the link. So I'm going to take out the ice, and I'm going to make sure to get it ready so that I can put it on here. So give me a second. Alrighty, there we go. So here we go. One of the main things you're going to need is a bowl of ice. Yes, you see here, you need a bowl of ice, okay? I recommend you to put it on here. So here we go. We're going to put it on here. There's your bowl of ice. Okay, you have to have a bowl of ice. If you don't have a bowl of ice, your drink is going to be diluted very, very fast. Okay, so have a bowl of ice. You could make these. It probably takes you a whole day, but you could put it in the freezer. Amazing, amazing to have a bowl of ice. Okay, so let's start off with that. Let me make sure that this is good. Okay, good. Now the first thing we're going to do on here, very easy. Very easy. Going to be pouring ourselves just a little bit of this. Now I'm going to use a smaller end. Okay, smaller end I'm going to use. You're going to use 1 part of each. There you go. Now the Negroni usually is red. So this is actually, you can use this one for a Negroni if you're into drinking Negronis, but I'm not into drinking Negronis. This is all bourbon whiskey related, and I will type in to the chat room the drink that I'm currently making, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking me, hey man, what is a drink that you're making? I will tell you in the chat room, and I'm going to highlight it for all of you. I know some of you are just wondering. You guys are like, man, wait a minute. I just saw a poll. You just posted up a poll. Is that what you're going to do? Yes. The poll that I did is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So let me see if I highlight this here. And I'm going to put it in the chat room so that you all know what it is I'm making right now, okay? Now, I will tell you, you can look this up. You can look this up online. And you could try to do however parts you want, whichever way you want. But this is what we're doing right now, okay? So I'm going to highlight this up here so that we all know. Remember, this is a last-minute stream, so I didn't have my stuff together before I did this. But I do have all the products. So here we go. That is a drink that we are making over here. Yes, that is the drink. Easier for me to just put it in the chat room. A lot easier. And if anybody wants to ask any questions, you're welcome to ask any questions you want to. But here we go. Now I'm going to drop in the whiskey. Now it's going to be 1 part of each. So all you have to do, it's so simple, gentlemen. You have to just do 1 part. So you saw I use the same part, okay? So now we're going to open this up. And we're going to use the same amount of bourbon whiskey in this. Here we go. There you go. Okay, same amount. It's so easy. Boom. There you go. Now, I will tell you, now the part that comes through will be the vermouth. You have to use a vermouth, and you have to use a good one. Don't use a bad vermouth. So you're going to be using this one over here. Let me open up this one. Okay, here we go. Another part is the same amount, okay? The same amount. So here we go. I'm going to start to pour this over here. There you go. And that right there, we're going to pour it. Boom. There you go. That is how easy that is. Now to top this off and finish this up perfectly, all you have to do, gentlemen, and ladies, this is a beautiful drink. Especially for you ladies, because I know that there's ladies out there that want something simple, just like the men. The men want something simple, and this is the most simplest drink you could do. So I'm going to show you also, you're going to have to finish it off. There's one thing you have to do to finish this off, okay? To finish this off, this drink, all you have to do is put the garnish. The garnish is one of these things that it just makes your drink, okay? If you don't have a garnish, then what are you doing at the end of the day? You have to have a garnish, and you're going to have to stir it. So give me some time. I'm going to cut a little bit of my orange. It looks so far so good. Looking beautiful, looking beautiful, looking beautiful. God God damn! Damn! They looking amazing. I want to drink that up right now. It looks beautiful. So here we go. I'm going to put the garnish on here. And also, I will tell you, there's other things you could add on here. You could add a little bit of fruits, like berries, a berry if you want to. I'm going to see if I put actually a cherry. But personally, I think the garnish, the orange would be great. So let's get an orange over here. Let's cut it up and let me put it on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so finally, the last thing you're going to do is put your little orange garnish wedge. Now, I do tend to just scrape it on here. So you're supposed to kind of like do the thing around the rim. But what I usually do, I just place it right there. And that is about all you have to do. This was a drink of all drinks. Very easy to do. Very beautiful. And I have to stir it up, no big deal. But let me taste it up before I stir it up. Let me taste it up. And I want to actually put something else on here. I do tend to do my things differently compared to other people. So I will tell you, I'm going to stir it up. Let me see if I got something stirred up here. You know what? I don't have anything stirred up. So let me just use my finger over here, okay? I think if I stir with my finger, that's good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now I'm going to say there's something else you could add on here, gentlemen. It's a beautiful drink, okay? Beautiful drink. Let me taste it up. That is beautiful. That is so good. Now I do want to add a little bit more of a sweetness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in my refrigerator. I'm going to look for something that I have here. I did get this for free recently because I bought a couple of products. So over here, you have a little bit of cherries. Let me see if I can do I have a spoon? Anyways, you can add this if you want to on your drink. So here we go, okay? We're going to add one of these on here. I don't suggest it. But personally, me, I want a little bit more sweetness. I've been drinking a little bit of, earlier I was drinking a little bit of smoked up scotch. I was so in the mood to talk about scotch yesterday that I started drinking my scotch today. I want to be barbecuing later. Okay, so you could add one of these. This is called Filthy Red Cherries. Oh, yeah. I'm going to add one of them. And also you could add a little bit of the syrup that you have in there. Okay, you can add a little bit of the syrup. So we're going to do that now. We're going to add one of them. And gentlemen, yes, if you know already, this is Russell's Reserve. It is about 90 proof. And let's open this up. And let me add a little tiny little cherry. I'm going to go in the chat room. And I'm going to see who we have here. Because I do know that Sundays is probably one of the worst days to stream. Touchdown. Did we get a touchdown? Yeah, we got a touchdown. Oh, damn it. We got a flag. Okay. Let me see. So here we go. Okay. Okay, you can add yourself one of these. Now, what I tend to do is I actually put it all the way down. I put it all the way down. I never put it above. But this is a technique that maybe you guys will figure out. I'm using one hand. So I do add a little bit of syrup from the cherry. It sweetens up a little bit. I will tell you, I was drinking earlier scotch, so my mouth is completely smoked up. I have a peated mouth right now. But this is perfect. Let me make sure that I put the top back on. And I will tell you, for all of you watching, you don't have to put this, okay? I don't recommend many of you. If you want sweetness and it's too sweet, this might be too sweet for you. But for some of you that have already a salty mouth, I think this will help out a lot, okay? You add a little bit of a cherry on there. So far, let me see how it looks like. Let's see it personally close up. I think it's, ooh, yeah. This thing is looking amazing, looking fabulous. I will tell you, it's looking so gorgeous. Now let me try it out and see how this is. You see the ball here? Beautiful ball, beautiful glass. Let me try this out. Oh, this tastes amazing. This tastes like cherry Coke, except cherry Coke with a little bit of syrup on there. That bourbon, beautiful note. I will tell you that you can use any bourbon, and you have to know what bourbon to use. I'm going to give you a good idea of what I'm talking about, okay? So, yesterday I was talking about the knob, okay? The knob creek. Some of these whiskeys you cannot use for your cocktail. You could if you want to, but I would not suggest it because most of these other whiskeys are meant for you to have neat. And for all of you that don't know what it means to have neat, well, this is what it is to have neat, okay? You put this aside, you just have it by itself in a Glencairn. You have to have it neat, okay? There's some whiskeys out there that you have to have neat. There's other whiskeys that you can have in cocktails. There's a difference. And the only people that are going to know the difference are the whiskey enthusiasts, okay? Only the whiskey enthusiasts. I also have, damn, I got the one and only Bondage and Discipline. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat Bondage. If nobody knows who Bondage and Discipline is, he is one. Me and him, the first person that I've ever met in the watch community online when I was on stream for the first time was Bondage and Discipline. I was nailed in the head so many times in the watch community about whiskeys. It got to the point that it was so many questions. And this man, amazing good man, he was actually being honest with me, and he sent a super chat on that stream in the watch community. I didn't know who to, to respect, not respect, and what was going on over there. And I remember Bondage had been sending a super chat over there on the stream, and I won't forget the day because I remember everything that happened. And I told myself, I said, Jesus, the watch community, they wild out there, they wild. And I do know that he was asking before. I remember it was about Japanese whiskey, and I remember the question before, it was a bad question. So you know what, I will tell you, I'm going to read the super chat. I think me and him we're pretty good. I think we share a lot of things in common. But Bondage and Discipline with the $50 super chat. He goes, time to put the alphas in Manhattan and make the drink. God damn it. Hell yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Manhattan after this. But I can tell you, okay, the Manhattans are one of my favorite. I've been drinking that for a good amount of time. And for all of you that don't know, the Old Fashioned is another one that's freaking amazing. But I can tell you the Manhattan is one of my favorite drinks, okay? So currently, we were showing this one. Do not use any of these whiskeys with your cocktails. I'm going to do a Manhattan for Bondage and Discipline. And the best part about this stream is that it is last minute. I know many of you are wondering, like, man, this man does last minute shit. Yeah, I do last minute stuff. Now for Bondage, I'm going to do something. I'm going to use a Horse Soldier, okay? These are the veterans. I'm going to use this glass. Okay, there you go. Horse Soldier, okay? Now, I will tell you, I was sent this from Horse Soldier. They wanted to give me appreciation for appreciating all the veterans, American veterans out there. And this is a beautiful, beautiful glass. If you haven't had Horse Soldier, it's one of my top favorite bourbon whiskeys. But they do follow me on Instagram. I am not sponsored by them. They just wanted to give me a little present. They gave me a hand, a couple things. And I told them, hey, whenever you have a bad product, I'll tell the world. They go, no problem, no problem. But anyways, we're going to do a Manhattan on here. Let me put this aside. Look, there's a lot. I'm talking about too many betas over there in the watch community. I think everybody knows that. I don't simp to anybody, and I do have a real YouTube channel, but I do tend to say a lot of positive things. It's just, you know, some guys out there, Jesus. But anyways, we're gonna do that. So what you need for the Manhattan is gonna be bitters. One of the main things you're gonna need is bitters. So let me get my bitters over here. I actually have a brand new one because I ran out of my other one. So let me go here in my bar. Here you go. I'm gonna get that over here. Okay, so one main thing you need for the Manhattan is going to be some bitters out here, aromatic bitters. I do recommend you to use this one. Okay, so I'm going to move this aside, and I'm going to make sure that we all know you need to have this. You need to have this, okay? You got to put that. Also, you will need a bourbon, and you will need, okay, a vermouth. We have the vermouth over here. Let me move this out of the way. Let me move this out of the way. So here we go. We're gonna be doing a Manhattan right now, and you know what? I'm gonna use some other whiskey. Now for the Manhattan, I do tell you that you're gonna have to use the right whiskey. For some of you that don't know already, the whiskey is what makes the drink. If you use a bad whiskey, it's just not gonna be good. Now there's scotches you could use. Recently they've been doing good stuff with scotch, but you will need at least, okay, a good bourbon. So for bondage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Horse Soldier. It is a good cheap whiskey. Let me see if I find it. I have to find it somewhere here. Let me see if I find it. Let me get that bourbon. It's somewhere here. There you go. Okay, for all of you that don't know what Horse Soldier is, here you go. You can buy this easily at your store. One of my favorite brands out there because they support all the Americans. They are veteran owned, and if you all don't know, the veterans, most of them went to I think the last war that they went to was when the Eiffel Towers got hit up. They went over there, so you can see this beautiful label, and I'm pretty sure that he has an AR-15 on here. If you look at the back, all the details, get yourself one of these. Very cheap, $40. We're going to be using that on this Manhattan. So let's put this over here. We're going to be using the Horse Soldier glass, beautiful glass. We're going to be using also the bitters. This is the bitters. And the vermouth that we're going to be using is this one over here, okay? This is the vermouth I'm going to be using. So now I have to take out here we go. Last time I made a Manhattan was about 2 weeks ago, so here we go. We're going to start off by doing this over here. Let's start off with the whiskey. Now the whiskey that I usually use, I use about 2 ounces of bourbon, but I will tell you, to make this easier for me, I'm going to use a bowl of ice. So let me get into the bowl of ice. I do recommend you to use a bowl of ice. Let me see if I get it. I'll get that right now. Okay, let's start off by doing this. Okay, so I do tend to do 2 ounces usually is what I do. So here we go. I'm going to start off with the bourbon. Okay, very easy to do. And now all you have to do is you're going to use 2 or 3 dashes of aromatic bitters. I will tell you currently, your glass should be looking a little bit brown with the bitters. Cool, cool, cool. Now the main thing you're going to be using now will be the vermouth. The vermouth, you're just going to do at least 1 ounce of that. So 1 ounce is usually, for me, it's usually one of these and a little bit of the other side. Now you have this here. One thing you're going to finish this up by, it's putting your ball, okay? For all of you watching that watched earlier that I did the other cocktail, you have to use a ball. If you do not use a ball, I'm going to tell you, look, I'm going to give you a good example. So the last drink, you see the ball is still, okay, it's still melting. So that's good. That's good. If you use ice, like regular little cubes of ice, it will dilute your drink. So the reason why you use the ball is because it dilutes very, very slowly and it doesn't affect your drink. Okay, so we're going to be using a bowl on here, okay, on this glass for the Manhattan. So here we go. Also, you will need another slice of garnish. Now, for all of you that don't know, you use an orange peel garnish that we're going to be putting in there, and then we're going to put the bowl. So what I usually do, I usually first put the garnish so that it doesn't splash with the bowl. So here we go. I'm going to go get the bowl right now. Okay, so here we go, okay, ready to put on the garnish. Now the reason why I tell you to do the garnish first is because sometimes it will splash. Okay, so here's the ball. Okay, I can put the ball here, no big deal. That's a bowl of ice. Now what you're gonna do, usually what they do at the bars, they spritz it, and then they put it around here, and they just set it on here, okay? That's what they usually do, but I tend to always put the garnish inside, just so I have no splash. There you go, have no splash. There you go. I will tell you, you have to stir it. I'm gonna see if I have something here so I can stir it. And I'm gonna actually put a double garnish to make it look better, okay? Okay, here we go. Let me take out the garnish so that make sure I have this perfectly lined. Presentation is key. Presentation is key on these things. Any cocktail, especially if you're paying high price in a cocktail, you have to make sure that it's good. There you go. I'm going to tell you, there's another thing you have to kind of add on here. We're going to add it all in there now. But for all of you watching, I have to make sure that you all know I did put 2 slashes of garnish on here. And then, they also say you have to put a sherry. We're going to put a little sherry on here. Little tiny little sherry. So here we go. This is how it looks like currently. Let me show you. Let me clean this up. Here we go. Bondage and discipline and everybody watching. This is how it currently looks like. Okay, currently it's looking very nice. I'd use double wedges on here. Let me taste it up before I actually put the sherry on here, but it looks amazing. Beautiful, beautiful presentation. It actually looks better in person than on camera. So here we go. Let me try it. Look, this is better. This is better than a bar. You go to the bar, I don't think it's gonna be as good as this. I will tell you, now it's time. I'm gonna put a little sherry on there. Let me open this up. Now today, what I was using is the filthy red cherries. Very cheap, but I got this one for free. Let me open this up and let me put a little tiny little sherry. See if we can get it on here. Now, sometimes what I do is, as you all know, I sometimes do add a little bit of juice on there if I need to sweeten it up. So currently, this is what it looks like. Beautiful presentation. Beautiful, beautiful presentation. And the perfect part about this drink is that bowl is not going to be melting very fast. Let me take a little test. Let me take a little test drink. That's outstanding. I do want to sweeten it up a little bit. So what I do, I'm going to tell you all, I put a little bit of the juice, just a tad bit of juice. The cherry mixes up the cherry and the orange on there. And personally, I love it like that, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, this is the Manhattan. Bondage and Discipline gave me a good idea to do the Manhattan. So currently on this stream, there's 2 cocktails that we officially did. Okay, the first one that we did was this one. I really like this one. But I only prefer you all to have this if your mouth is salted up. If you had a lot of salty stuff, and you need to take it away, a little bit of sweetness, you can have this cocktail. Very nice. Okay, the only difference with that one and this one is you're going to use, for this one, you're going to use one of each. One bourbon, vermouth, and then the other thing that I was showing you earlier, you don't use any bitters. You don't use any bitters for this one. But over here, let me see over here. For this Manhattan, all you're going to use is 2 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce at least of vermouth, a splash of bitters, and you can put your orange peel, orange garnish, and your sherry. So I can tell you, this is my really go-to drink. I drink this often, but I don't use the sherry. I just use it with the orange. Let me try this out again. That is amazing. That is just so good. Damn, that's so good. I love it. Anyways, let me see who we have in the chat room. Melissa, always good to see you, Melissa. Always good to see you, Melissa. Now, yesterday I had Edgar. Edgar, he did some crazy stuff, man. He sent a bunch of super chats and he lifted up the stream. He made me talk about topics that I wasn't planning on talking about. And that's the beauty of this, okay? The beauty of super chats is the fact that you can send a super chat and you can turn this show however you want to turn it. Usually that's how it is. And let me take this out of the way. That is the beauty of super chats. It allows me to turn this show completely around. So yeah, for all of you, these are the 2 drinks that I have made today. Personally, I do enjoy my Manhattan. Now you guys are probably wondering, you guys are like, what about the old fashioned? Well, I can tell you I enjoy my Manhattan more than my old fashioned. I enjoy it more than any drink out there. It depends on the day, but I can tell you that I just love the Manhattan. Manhattan, my go-to drink. I think I showed you recently on one of my videos that I made this a couple times. I'm gonna drink this again. That is just phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Over here, let me see, in the chat room, I seen somebody earlier. I think somebody earlier was talking about how they got a couple bottles. Great to see people getting bottles. I want to bring people together and to know that it's a hobby, okay? When you have whiskeys, when you have collecting whiskey, you're starting to collect whiskey, it's all a hobby. Don't ever think that all of this is to be an alcoholic. Don't ever think this is a bad thing. Just like people collect watches. I have a lot of watches. I only have one Rolex, but I use this and I ding it up real hard. I'm on the motorcycle. I ding this up all the time. So if you have a hobby, this is for the gentlemen and the ladies. If you have a hobby, enjoy your hobby. My current hobbies are 3 of them, okay? I collect, okay? I collect whiskeys. I review them for all of you. I do drinks, and I enjoy that there's bourbon whiskeys, scotches, American whiskeys, blended whiskeys out there for all of you. I enjoy that. It's something I enjoy a lot. And then the watches, that's something that it's so riveting knowing there's a lot of watches, different colors, different mechanics. The movements are different. There's all different type of watches in the world. And it's all what you like. At the end of the day, I can tell you it's what you like. It's not what other people like. It's what you like. If you enjoy $50,000 watch, you get yourself a $50,000 watch. If it makes you happy, you get that. Just like this. If you enjoy the Manhattan more than the other drink, you make it, you get it. That's just how it is. But I can tell you, my other hobby would be, I have fragrances. I enjoy fragrances. I buy a lot of fragrances that I enjoy. So those are the 3 hobbies on YouTube that I'm mainly into. And I have my feet into the fragrance community. I have my feet in to the watch community. And I really enjoy all of the people in the watch community. Their personality. There's just so many personalities out there. And yeah, man, I hope you got a good one here. Okay, Polynesian in this Lynn. I hope you got a good one here on this beautiful Sunday. My Miami Marlins are winning. They made it to the playoffs. They're going to be playing Tuesday, but my Miami Dolphins are officially losing, and that's okay. That's just one game out of all of them. We are currently almost at the 1 hour mark. I can tell you, if I was to have, let me see something. Let me see if I have something. If I was to have something, okay, like something, because I'm going to be cooking today. I'm going to be barbecuing very soon. I got to season some of my stuff, and I don't want to season it on the stream. But if I was having something to eat with this, I don't know. Maybe cookies would go. I don't know. Let me try it out. I'm gonna try out some cookies and see if it actually goes good. I doubt it. I really do doubt it. I don't think so. I don't think cookies goes with this. But I can tell you. So we use the products. I think you all saw the products. Let me see if I can show you something else here. Let me sip on this one over here. Let me try this out again. A little bit sweet. Yeah, this is so sweet, but it's good. Oh, so sweet, but so good. Let me make sure that I do this over here. Yesterday, somebody asked for the link, and I completely forgot to drop it again. And the day before, my apologies. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to actually... Let me see if I can do this over here. I can't do this here, can I? I cannot. Let me see the Miami Dolphins. Okay, so here we go. Let me move some of this aside. Now, there is 2 other drinks that I wanted to make, but I think those 2 other drinks are just gonna... It's just... Let me see. The poll that I have currently, I put up a poll recently today, and on the poll, if you go to the community tab, okay, I'm going to show you where you can go to the community tab on the phone. Let me show you over here. Okay, so on the phone, if you have your phone with you, you can go to the community tab and you can click on which you like. There's a couple different cocktails on here. But if you see it over here, we have 84 votes. Usually this goes to 500 votes. Maybe sometimes even 300, 600, depending on what kind of poll it is. So I have 4 different cocktails on here. I don't think you can see it. But we already did the first one. Nobody likes that one. Very sweet. Probably nobody knows about it. It's a very, very new one. But that's usually... how I do it. I put the polls up there. You can go vote. The Manhattan right now is at 8%, and the Old Fashioned is winning by a mile. 71% on the Old Fashioned. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. But anyways, let me take that out of the screen, and let me talk about a couple productive things that I wanted to talk to you about. Let me take this off the screen. Perfect. So gentlemen, okay? Gentlemen. If you go to a bar, one main thing I want to tell you, if you go to a bar, okay, just like all of you that don't know what to buy when you're at a bar, if you're a manly man and you don't want something crazy, get yourself, just like Bondage and Discipline said, get yourself a Manhattan, drink a Manhattan, you'll really enjoy that one. I don't tell you to you don't have to put the cherry on there, but if you want to, you can. I tend to have my drinks without the cherry. This one I usually have without the cherry. I only use orange, but I did it for all of you since I do have cherries. But get yourself a Manhattan. If you're a manly man, it'll be okay. Old Fashioned isn't too far off. The Old Fashioned, all you have to do with the Old Fashioned is, okay, the Old Fashioned goes, okay, maple syrup, aromatic bitters, and then you're gonna put an orange peel, but the only difference is you're gonna be using maple syrup. That's the only difference. Or you can use for the Old Fashioned, sometimes they use sugar cubes. That does help out, but I tell you right now, the sugar cubes, I don't have any sugar cubes, so sometimes I use either a mix of salt and water. But either way, gentlemen, just get yourself a Manhattan. That would be the way to do it. Okay, so for all of you, if you could do me the favor, ladies and gentlemen, do me the favor, okay? Hit the like button. It helps out a lot. I'm always striving to do the best I can for the stream. Yesterday's stream was fantastic. The day before was fabulous. And we got to give a huge shout outs to Bondage and Discipline. I really appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate you. But if anybody is rewatching this on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, do me the favor, hit the like button for the stream. midstream. Yes, we are midstream. We're about 1 hour in. Do me the favor, hit the like. There's a like button under this video. Have the thumbs up. Hit me the thumbs up. And don't forget that I try to do as many streams as possible for all of you, okay? I am the one and only, the Whiskey Reaper. Yeah, the one and only. But do me the favor, hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. You don't understand how much it helps out. It helps out so much when you hit that like button, okay? So I'm going to see over here in the chat room, Old Pirate. Good to see you, Old Pirate. And a couple other people. Melissa over here says that those drinks look delicious. I do enjoy a good whiskey sour. Yes. So on the poll, one of the it was a whiskey sour on the poll, and I want to be drinking. Let me drink this one over here. On the poll, I have the whiskey sour too. Oh man, this Manhattan. This Manhattan's killer. Oh man, that's good. Okay, so the difference between both of them, I think you already saw. Okay, the difference, one uses bitters and the other one doesn't. But either way, you're going to have more of a red one. For this one, it's going to be more red. More red. And then for this other one, the Manhattan, you're going to have a more of a brownish color on it. Really enjoy the Manhattan. But anyways, I will tell you, a huge shout out to Bondage and Discipline. Man, I appreciate you for coming by, okay? Hopefully you start coming by when we have more people. Because I do know that when I do stream, sometimes I advertise it, and I did not advertise it today, and that's okay. That's no big deal. Sundays are the day for everybody to relax, and I will tell you, if I'm relaxing and I'm enjoying a stream, that's all that matters. Here we go. Could you drop another one in your sayings? Oh, damn. I see the chat room. Look, if anybody has any topics, you're welcome to bring it up. I'm willing to interact with anybody that has a little bit of topics. I do know that earlier on this stream, well, not on the stream, but on the short video, I was using Jack Daniel's Triple Mash. There's a lot of YouTubers that say Triple Mash is freaking good, and they say it for one day, and that's it. You don't see it no more. So Jack Daniel's is a whiskey that I tend to use only for mixing. Sometimes, if it's like the 15-year, the 13-year, I'll drink it by itself in a Glencairn. But this over here, this Jack Daniel's Triple Mash is something you can use on your drinks, your cocktails, and any other drink that you have. Earlier, I'm going to tell you what I was drinking with this one. Let me see if I put this over here. Earlier, I was mixing up my Dr. Pepper ice. You see it? I think a couple of you are going to like this, okay? I was drinking my Dr. Pepper strawberry with ice and a little bit of Jack Daniel's Triple Mash. So this is the drink that I was drinking earlier. I'm going to put this over here. And yes, that is what it is. You know what that is. But I can tell you, the Triple Mash I'm going to show you right here is very inexpensive. Okay, you're looking at a Triple Mash Jack Daniel's 50% ABV, which is 100 proof. Very, very sweet. A little bit different than your Kentucky style bourbon whiskey. This is from Tennessee, so you will have a lot more sweetness on here. And you'll also have on this blend over here rye and American malt, which will make this a little bit different than your average Jack Daniel's. Very beautiful, this whiskey. There you go. You see it here, a blend of bonded. Yes. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put that over here. And for all of you giving some ideas in the Instagram, I know Instagram, you guys been sending me messages. A lot of people have been trying to give me ideas, great ideas that I've been getting on the Instagram. But I can tell you, some of the ideas that I've been seeing are crazy. Somebody told me you should Gonzo stream. I said, Gonzo stream? What you mean, Gonzo stream? On Instagram, they go, yeah, man, go to a strip club or something. What you kidding me? Well, I know two of the owners of two different strip clubs. I've known them because I played poker with them before. And one of them is, I think, what was it, Cheetahs? And then the other one was up north. But I can tell you, both of those guys been wanting me to come in. I think I went into one of them many, many years ago. And I can tell you, there's no filming in those places, okay? There's no filming. You could do videos, no big deal. But there's no filming in those strip clubs. So for anybody that sends me messages like that, that's not what happens, especially on this channel. You know, I want to bring in people all around the world. You know, I don't want them to focus on just women like that. You know, I want everybody to focus on whiskey, good whiskey. I want you all to know the good prices and everything. And then another message that I got recently on the Instagram, because I get most of the messages on Instagram. Let me take a sip of this. Let me take a sip of my Manhattan. So as you see how the ball, it dilutes a lot slower than if it was a regular ice. Okay, get yourself one of these. I would really suggest it. I had another subscriber on Instagram that had told me, said something crazy earlier, and I had said, man, like I didn't respond, but I said, what in the hell are these people thinking? One guy told me to open up a website so that I could make sales on whiskey, and I'm not here to sell whiskey. Okay, there was a couple other people that said a couple different stuff on Instagram. I know that one fragrance person told me on Instagram recently, they go, live streams on Instagram are completely dead, and you should try to find your way back so that you can revive it. I'm not here to revive anybody's community, because my community is what I have to focus on. And as all of you do know, this channel has been growing little by little. I'm trying to focus my energy on my own channel. I try to mingle with others when I have time. And as all of you have seen, I've been part of the WASP community very much in the chat rooms. But I haven't been able to hop on because I don't have time at the time that Archie Luxury goes live stream. I cannot hop on when he wants me to hop on. I'm usually cooking and doing something. But I can tell you that food is amazing. You can see the stream from yesterday. The stream from yesterday was fantastic. You know what I'm going to do here on the stream? Now I'm thinking about it. We're going to do something different on this stream that I haven't done before. I'm going to try this out and see how this goes on this stream. You know what? Something just hit me. Said, whoa, be careful. You're overdoing yourself, okay? Well, I'm not going to overdo myself. I'm going to do it perfectly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to give you a little rundown of my last video. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the perfect stream for you if you're relaxing in the couch, if you're in the bed relaxing, if you're actually at a friend's house relaxing. This is going to be the perfect stream for you. I'm going to talk about my last video, and we're going to go into that segment right now while I finish up these cocktails. And today's stream has been sponsored beautifully by the super chatters from yesterday. I got about $100 yesterday on the stream. And also, I will tell you that also, okay, today's stream, I have to give it to Bondage. Okay, thank you, Bondage, so much. I do know not many people do. A lot of people don't really appreciate super chatters, but here on this channel, I always do. So Bondage, you are the man today, and I will say that we're going to go on to this new segment onto the stream. I just thought of this right now. We're going to roll with it, and we're going to go straight up into this new segment onto the stream. Let's go and do this. Let's get this. Yes, you see it here first. Hell yeah. This is going to be the point of the new stream. Okay, so here. Okay, for all of you watching, this is my last video that I had made. And in this video, we're going to see a couple stuff. And I'm going to talk over my own video because it's only proper for me to do something good. Okay, so when you go into these stores, most of the time, I'm going to say this for all of you that have no idea, okay? And this is a good example over here. Okay, for some of you that have just started watching this stream now and weren't here from the beginning of the stream, I'm going to tell you this right now for all of you. Okay, when you go into a liquor store, you have to know, you 100% have to know what kind of store you're going into. If you, by any chance, go into the store thinking that you're going to get your ways just because you got the money, it usually doesn't happen that way, okay? Usually never happens. So I'm going to tell you over here for all of you watching, let me make sure that we have this screen on here. Let me make sure that yes, okay, there you go. I think this is better. There you go. That's good. Okay, so let me, while I'm drinking this, let me tell you, okay, the Restless 13 should be about $100 MSRP. Okay, I'm gonna do a talk over my own video. Should be about $100, okay, MSRP. At least 120 something. Now my bottles, my Russell's 13, obviously, I bought them at MSRP. So we're gonna see this video over here now, and I'm gonna talk and discuss right now what we're seeing. For all of you that think that we are not live, we're live right now, and I'm about showing you the video, the last video I did. So over here in the back of this bottle, you can see the batch, okay, the batch of this bottle. Now, not every bottle has that. I'm gonna give you a good example. This Stack Junior, the batch is actually in the front. You'll be able to see it in the front. In the back, you'll never see anything, okay? It's only for some bottles. And one of the bottles that you will see there will be for these Russell's bottles. And I will see here, we're looking at some other products on here. Look, if you want any of these products on the freaking shelf, you gotta be nice. That's all it takes. You just have to be nice. And if you're not charismatic, well, you're gonna have to have somebody else take your place. This is an amazing whiskey. I will tell you, some of the other ones here that we see like these orphan barrels, I don't recommend. Overpriced right now. They used to be good price. Now the Wild Turkey over here is going way too hard on the price. That used to be 180 and they were good. The Calumet 16, do not recommend you to give that one. And also, this Dickel is another one that's over. Oh, the 25 over there in the back is a good one. But I can tell you, some of these whiskeys are very, very overpriced. Now, the whiskey I'm showing you here, good price, okay? I do recommend all of you to get a good whiskey for a good price. This is a great buy. And there's other whiskeys out there that you can find for a good price. But I can tell you that currently, okay, I'm showing you a shelf for the MSRP prices that you might see in the future that might go up. Now, you're probably wondering, is that one good? The barrel, the Seagrass, yes, it's good. But it's basically a cocktail in a glass. I don't recommend something like that. But I do have it. I can also tell you, this company is fantastic. There's really, how can I say it? You can't really talk bad about this company. This company is great. That's why I put it on the screen. Very, very good. Also, High West, I can tell you, you have to learn the High West prices. They're starting to go up. I did pick this one up because I wanted to see the batch. And usually they do have different batches. But also we do have this other one over here. Oh, the old Ezra, amazing rye whiskey. Do recommend you that one. The one I'm holding on here is a store pick. Do I want to show you all store picks? Sometimes I don't, because you're not going to get the same flavors. Now this Wild Turkey, I'm going to tell you, fantastic buy. Super fantastic. I can tell you with all the confidence possible. The good prices in bourbon whiskeys are the ones you do not expect. And that's amazing. Now this one over here, Widow Jane. I'm going to tell you about Window Jane. That one over here, the reason why I don't tend to show you too much is because it has like a mineral water, and it's just something that I don't want to show you as much. Old Soul is not a brand that I would recommend. Also, Old Elk, there's some Old Elks that are good. And this one over here, actually, the label was backwards. There's some other ones over here. The Russells are always good to buy. You can see the batches and the warehouses if you turn them around. I turn them around over here on this video, and you see it in the back. I'm going to tell you all right now. We're in 1 hour we're 1 hour and 12 minutes, and I think on this stream I have done what I needed to do, and I don't want to go too hard on my video that I did recently. I didn't want to showboat and all that for all of you, but I can tell you I'm drinking a cocktail right now, and I do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I completely perfected this stream. I added a little bit of the video of what I did. I showed you 2 cocktails, and huge shout outs to my supporters out there and all of you in the chat room too. Tater Don, Dwayne, Old Pirate Bourbon, I see you. Melissa Villanueva, I see you. Everybody out, Eddie, I see you. Shane, I see you. I do know Sunday is a relaxed day for all of you, so I will keep it short, and I will not keep on doing a stream unless I see another super chat, something that really revives the time here. But currently, I think I personally did a hell of a job, and I will tell you, the biggest super chats usually stay on till the end. For all of you that have seen me do a stream today, this stream is a stream that I did last minute. I had no topics, but I am a YouTuber that is a top tier YouTuber, and I know that if I'm doing a bad job, I cut it. I think I did a good job today. We start off with this drink. You all saw the drink that I did. After that, I got a supporter out there throwing me a little Hail Mary pass, and it was amazing because it made this stream amazing. I wasn't going to do this Manhattan, but I did it. Amazing Manhattan, and I'm drinking all of it. Also, earlier on one of the short videos today, I did do a mix of a drink on here with this glass. You can go see it on the short video, but everything over here, it's perfect. It's perfect. I can't do these streams without all of you. I know many people are probably going to watch this next week, but I do tell you, if you haven't watched the last stream was fantastic, fabulous, amazing. I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of people watching. But today's Sunday. Is currently 4:30 p.m. on a Sunday, and I will tell you, on today's stream, I have done a fantastic job on here. And Oh wait, time out before I talk about anything more. Let me tell you this. Okay, this bottle over here, the Baker's 13. Let me tell you this. If anybody wants to keep this stream going, you're going to have to send a super chat. I'm telling you this right now because I think this stream has been good. And currently, I'm going to leave this up here. But if anybody ever wants to do anything, you're welcome to. I'm going to put this on here at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? This Baker's 13, it is so phenomenal. Okay, I'm probably going to drink it in maybe 2 more hours because I'm going to be cooking at 6:30 on the dot. I'm going to be watching some of the streams, and I'm going to tell you this right now. This Baker's 13, it is so good. I can't explain to you how good it is. Okay, let me give you a good example of how good it is with the bottles that I actually have in front of me. How do I explain this? Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about. For some of you that don't know about whiskey, I'm going to give you a good example. But I'm going to try to see if I can give you an example right here with the bottles I have. Okay, maybe I could do that. Let me see. Let me move this one over here. Let me put this one up front. Let me move this one over here. Let me put this one up front. Okay, here we go. So, the Baker's 13, as you all know, it is the extended version of the 7, which I showed you the 7-year Baker 7 yesterday. I don't have it near me. It's far away on the other side of the house. I'm not going to go get it, but I can tell you, this bottle is fabulous. It's so good. It's nice. It's just so nice. So if I was to give you a good example of what that is, it's basically, if I look to the left, it's kind of like this. Okay, now I'm going to move this over here because I have this in the way. Okay, to me, this Baker 17 reminds me of maybe the most nuttiest, maybe not too nutty, but something that has a little bit of fruits on here. So if I was to mix maybe Elijah Craig, okay, and I was to mix maybe a little bit of a small batch Colonel Yates Taylor, if I was to mix both of them and put them in a glass, okay. Now on top of that, I would add a little bit of water just to keep the proof down to 107. Get a little bit of richness on there, beautiful richness. You get everything you get on the 7, but more enhanced. You get a little bit of cinnamon on there. You get everything very nice. And also the best part about this Baker 7 to me is the thickness of it. It's so thick and so rich. I really do enjoy that 13. And I'm not going to say it again because I think I want to make a review about that 13 next week, very soon. But to me, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a very good, well-made bourbon whiskey that's just rich. It's very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this right now. Let me go around the room and see if we have a couple other people. Oh, I think I said hello earlier. Bob, good to see you, Bob. And also, Tater Dom, always great to see you. Do I have Tater Dom's lighter here? I think I have it somewhere here. He gave me a lighter, and I've been using it nonstop. I think I use that every week. Thank you so much, Tater Don, for the lighter. You know what? I should show it because some of you want a good lighter. Let me see if I have it somewhere here. Let me get that. I have it somewhere here. Okay, so this is not a promotion. I'm not promoted by this company at all, okay? As you all know, I'm pretty transparent when it comes to my YouTube channel, and this is why everybody watches me. Everybody watches me because I am blunt to the fact that I could just rip up a company by just telling them it's straight dookie. But for all of you watching, okay, we're going to talk about this lighter. And this is a lighter that was given to me by one of my wrenches out here. Very amazing gift. Okay, so if you see this over here, this is actually a lighter. You can use this for anything. It has a meter on here. It tells you how much gas you have. And the best part about this, you have, you can put it, oh, look at that smiley face. But you can put it high or low. And over here, to open this, you have to flick it over here. Let me see. Flick it open. Now it's open. And let's see. Let's blow up the house. There you go. There you go. There's the lighter. You see that? How beautiful this is. You can have this on here. Just torch it up. And you put your cigar on here. For all of you that are cigar smokers, that enjoy your cigar, I'm going to tell you this right now. As a gift, this was an amazing gift. One of the most amazing gifts that I've gotten in a long time. And I've been getting a lot of gifts recently, and I really appreciate all of you, especially Bob. I appreciate you, Bob. But Tater Don, he killed it with this one. And, hey, I'm still using it. I use it every week. I'm going to use it today. And I also use this for lighting up my barbecue. But this is the company you see here. There's the company. Amazing product. And it does hold a lot of gas. Now, for some of you are probably wondering, what kind of gas do you use? Well, all you have to do is use butane lighter gas. You'll fill it up, and that should last you a long time. Let me move this butane. I use this one. It's very cheap. But anyways, let me put this back. Let me move this around. I think the stream has been amazing. I think we have officially ended the stream now. Let me make sure that I do see Tater Don's. Hey man, I really appreciate it. Tater Don over here says, awesome to hear that you've been enjoying your Reaper. Cheers, bro. Hey, look, this is an amazing gift. He gave it to me, I believe for my birthday or Christmas. One of them. I don't officially remember which day he gave it to me, but I can tell you it was a fabulous gift. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today on a Sunday, this was last minute stream. And for all of you watching, last minute streams are awesome. I think they're freaking amazing because I could do whatever the hell I want to do. So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to keep on drinking this one. And also, I will keep on drinking the Manhattan when I have left. Let me sip this up one time. Oh, what amazing cocktails I did today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, these streams go on because of you. If it's not for all of you in the chat room and for all my subscribers out there, I wouldn't have the motivation to keep on doing my streams. Some of my streams that you all see are pretty short, pretty long, okay? Sometimes they're 3 hours, 2 hours, depends on how many people I get here. But I can tell you, for all of you, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. And I will give a huge shout out to the one and only Bondage and Discipline. Thank you, Bondage, for helping out on the stream. You really moved this stream up to the point that I wasn't going to do it in Manhattan. I did it for you, and I think it's amazing to see people out here helping out in the chat rooms. For all of you that haven't watched any of my streams, you can go rewatch them. I post everything. I don't delete anything. Nothing I delete. Okay? So let me tell you this. Okay? Let me see over here. Shit, I'm losing connection last minute. Nah, I'm not losing connection. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And for all of you that want a cocktail, there you go. The Manhattan is the way. I hope you all enjoyed that one. And I'll see you all very soon on the next stream. When I do a next stream, if I do a next stream. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a positive note before I end here. For all of you that are out there having a bad day, remember, okay? Ships, okay? Wooden ships might not sail. What is it? Wait, let me repeat this again. Wooden ships might not sail. Brick ships might sink. Ships with a bunch of freaking animals might just, I don't know where that might go. You know what? I have to do a good ending. I'm trying to tell you this. Friendships are the best friendships are the best ships to have. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, Jesus, that didn't go good. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and I'm going to end this stream now. I hope you enjoyed this whole stream, this fun Sunday stream, bar vibe for Sunday, American football game day. More games to come. Cowboys should be playing right now, and a lot of other teams should be playing. I see each one of you in the chat room, and it's always great to see all of you. Thank you all so much. We're going to leave the biggest super chat on the screen. Thank you so much, Bondage and Discipline, and I'll see you all later on the next stream. I'll see you very soon. I'll see you, baby. See you all soon. See you later.